welcome to London. We're in Victoria Park.
Victoria Park was a hotbed of military activity during the early to mid 19th century. And we're here to highlight this US Marine Corps coin sent to us by MotoJoe. But we'll let MotoJoe tell the story and its mission. Check this out.
I'm coming to all you geocaching vloggers and asking for help. Over the holidays, Brian Marilat, geocaching name USMC1976, he contacted me and explained he had a coin and he wanted a little help sending it out on a mission. And I thought to myself, yeah, what the hell, let's do this. This should be pretty awesome. Now Brian, he received this coin when he got back from his first float. He got it when he got back from sea and really doesn't want to put it into a geocache because, like most of you know, you put a real cool coin into a cache and they tend to come up missing. It's a sad fact, but it does happen. So we came up with a mission for this coin, and for this mission to be a success, I need all your help. The mission of this coin is to rack up as many miles, traveling to as many geocaching vloggers, and being featured in as many geocaching vlogger videos as possible in a 1-year period. Now we've attached a travel bug to the coin. It's a Grim Reaper, because what's better to be attached to a USMC coin than a Grim Reaper? Who do you want to come up against, the Marine or the Reaper? Hard choice.
Thanks, Joe. Now we're going to go see some of the sights in Victoria Park.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
We wanted to bring the coin here because behind us is the cenotaph, and that is the center for all things military remembrance in the city of London. So on November 11th, every year at the 11th hour, veterans gather at the cenotaph to honor those of all wars that have died in remembrance for the sacrifices they've made. So we wanted to bring the US Marine Corps coin and tag here. This is where we remember our veterans.
In honor of the men from the London district who fought for the Empire in South Africa, and in memory of those who fell, 1899-1902. Royal Canadian Dragoon, Royal Canadian Artillery, Canadian Mounted Rifles, Strathcona's Horse, Royal Canadian Infantry, Canadian Field Hospital.
These cannon were used at the siege of Sebastopol and were brought to this country after the capture of that city by the British in 1855. This gun is a British piece and the other two are Russian. One of London's first virtual caches is behind me, under that tree. Actually, it's up the tree, and the stealthy option is very much in place for this one, because there's usually people around the tree and it's very hard to get at that cache without being seen. Another military artifact is the Holy Roller. The Holy Roller was presented to the City of London by the 1st Hussars on the 4th of June 1950 in memory of the 1st Hussars who fell in the 2 World Wars. The only tank of the 6th Canadian Armoured Regiment, 1st Hussars, to complete a campaign in the Northwest Europe. D-Day, the 6th of June 1944 to VE Day, 8th of May 1945. A geocache has been at this spot at various times. I've heard it at least 3 times. We found this cache once when it was underneath the tank. It was a small bison, a little hole on a wire. But invariably, this cache at this location always goes missing.
There's so many kids that climb on
Yeah.
the tank, they've probably found it.
Yeah.
And
So anytime one gets put here, you think you got the perfect spot, probably go missing.
yes.
But we just wanted to show you because this is one of the cool spots in London. You can see our tank. Let's hear from Neil Moore of Cache Tales when he had the coin.
A few weeks ago, I received a coin in the mail from MotoJoe. He's a geocaching blogger out in New Mexico. And this coin is a marine coin, and he's attached a travel bug to that. The goal of this coin is to travel around the United States and to have videos and to visit geocaches that are dedicated to the armed services and more specifically to the Marines. And I'd like to thank you all for your service to this great country. Today I'm at the site of one of the new virtual rewards. This is the first one to publish in Michigan, and it is put out by RDC 4106. But it brings you here to this Veterans Memorial in Belding, Michigan.
There are 3 caches in the park currently. One of them we think is missing. It always seems to go missing. Every time we're here, it's not there. And it keeps getting replaced time after time after time. It's in a very bad spot. It's in the other corner. The one we're at now is in the northeast corner of the park. And the other one is the virtual, which takes you from one part of the park to another, to all the different historical plaques, the cannons, the cenotaph, and the Holy Roller. I'm just going to go up and get this cache, and we'll sign the coin into this cache, and it will have visited London, Ontario, and its military heritage.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Adventures with Dan. I recently received this coin trackable by Johnny Cash. It's from MotoJoe, and he wants to visit veterans memorials and things of that nature. Alright, there's one behind me. Let's go visit it.